So the first thing you do is you pick up your lobster and it's going to be full of water. So you want to drain it out a little bit. And then I take it over here and I open it up, and it's going to be hot, so be very careful. And you're going to stand it on its end and let the water drip out. And while I'm letting the water drip out, I'm going to start with its claws. So I'm going to take its claws off the body, take the rubber band off, and I always start with opening that claw. And sometimes you get lucky and you'll get the meat right out, but I didn't with that one. So you notice you have to let it drain. And then we're going to take our pick and use our pick and take our meat out of the thumb of the lobster claw. And then I put my meat right in the butter. You can do what you want to, but we're a family where we like butter, so we're going to put the meat right in the butter. Okay, so we just got the thumb out of the claw of the lobster, and now we've separated the elbow off the claw. We're going to crack our claw with our cracker. So take our cracker, watch out, it may splatter a little. Crack it right in the middle. And these are semi-hard lobsters, so you can crack it and then just open it up yourself. Put it right in the butter. Missing the little tip, so we're going to see if we can get that with our picker. Yeah. Right. So then we're going to take the elbow of the lobster, and this is the part where you kind of get poked a little bit, so you want to be careful that you're not bleeding with the lobster. And you're going to separate the ligaments and then pick out the meat. So the claw and the tail are the best part of the lobster.
And you can push your finger through that one.
You can push your finger through that one, like that. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to go to our tail. So we've got our tail, and we're going to take off the fins. And there's meat in the fins, and you see I just got the meat there with the fins. So if you don't get the meat when you pull off the fins, you can take the meat later. So I just got the meat with the fins. And then I'm going to take off the center of the tail, and then you can push your finger right through the tail. So you'll see it come out. So this is probably the best part of the lobster. It's a little bit tougher than the claw, but it's definitely where you're going to get the most meat. And then when we open it up, we see the lobster roe in there. So those are the lobster eggs. So this is considered a big delicacy, but my family doesn't eat this. But for some people, that's a big delicacy. So you're going to open up the tail, and you're going to take out the poop chute. And you can eat this because it's just algae, but we take it out before we put it in our butter because we don't want to contaminate our butter. And then we put all that in the butter. And then we have our second claw, so we'll set that aside, save that for later. But you can eat all these legs, kind of eat them like pasta. So you're going to run your teeth down the leg and get the lobster meat out like that. It's a lot of work, so you may not want to do that. But then the other thing is to eat the body. So this is called, right here, this is called the tamale. Thank you, it's my pick. This is called the tamale. This is what the lobster ate during the day, and that's also considered a delicacy. And we don't really eat that either. And you'll see there's also roe. Is that also roe? So there's also roe in here. But I do actually like to pick the sides, because the lobster has a lot of muscle in the sides of her. This is a female lobster because she has the eggs, the roe. But you can also pick the sides of the stomach lining, and that's really nice meat. It's not as rich, it's a little bit lighter, almost tastes like crab, but that's some really beautiful meat right there. And that's about it.